I have COVID, so before I say this, I just want you to bear in mind that the reason I sound so nasally is because I am, like, yeah, really sick. So, first of all, I have seen this accusation on onion farms, kiwi farms, Twitter, basically everywhere at this point, and I feel the need to clear it up because this is something that bothers me because it's not something I actually did. I don't have a problem with people having a go at me for the stuff I did. Like, I'm not gonna deny, fucking with Claire Bear, fucking with Graf, fucking with Strawberry Douche. I'm not gonna deny that. But this is something that I'm, like, vehemently against, and I don't like being attached to it. So, I have so many people that hate me, so many people trying to fuck with me, that at this point, I, out of curiosity, have added accounts on Discord that are called Trollcow, or Trollcows, or some variation of my username, which is Trollcows with a Z. And I have added those accounts, and it's been a literal impersonation account of me. Like, I have literally looked myself up and seen impersonation accounts. And I'm not talking parody accounts. Those are fine. I don't have a problem with people making fun of me. They're allowed to make fun of me. But I'm talking accounts that are fully messaging people saying that they are me. And this is something that I just did not think I was relevant enough to actually have happen. Because this is something that I assume happens to, like, actual celebrities. But apparently, even at a low level of, like, e-fame, this happens. And I have warned people so many times about catfishes because of what happened with me. That, like, at this point, if people are getting catfished, like, I don't know what more I can do. I mean, I'm never going to make fun of anyone that does get catfished or revenge porned, but at the same time, please just stop adding accounts that are called Trollcow that I haven't released voice chats on or any images on, because it isn't me. You're not talking to me. So there is someone who is a massive culprit for this, called Warhammer. This guy has impersonated me everywhere. In case you don't know, he is a pedophile like an actual pedophile who has been caught on tape saying that he loves child porn. Like, anyone who knows anything about Warhammer knows this. I think his YouTube account is Emperor of Forge. He is the person that came up with the whole Forge gang thing, if you know what that is. Now, he has had people literally go to his house, swat him, dox him, whatever, because he's a pedophile. Because of this, he is very angry. And I don't know why, but he sees me as one of his detractors, and I think maybe because I once made a comment making fun of him somewhere. And since then, he has taken the opportunity to impersonate me everywhere, on multiple places. And one of these times was on Discord. Now, the accusation is that I sent my nudes to a minor. Let me explain why people think that. So, there was a supposed child that hacked Kiwi Farms. Now, this is a bit of a gay-op. And I'm not going to deny that this was basically a massive gay-op. But to put it blankly, there was no 16-year-old that hacked Kiwi Farms. That was not a child. That, if you took one look at the website linked in his bio, and all of the followers, all of the people he was following and his followers, who were all part of 764, and various splinters of 764 on Doxbin, it's very easy to tell that this person was not a kid. Right? I know this person wasn't a child. But how it was portrayed was that this was a 15-year-old, 14-year-old, I forgot what age he said he was, who supposedly hacked into Kiwi Farms via using a vulnerability found in relation to images and the way they upload. Now, he managed to swindle Josh out of $1,000 because Joshua Moon messaged him and was like, wow, you're really impressive. I think you'll do good in the future in cybersecurity. Here, have $1,000. Because, I don't know, Josh be giving those mafia boss vibes. So, whatever. I added this guy, and the reason I added this guy, this is the public side of things. I've just told you the behind the scenes side of things. Now, in public, this is what happened. He joined my server, my Discord server, and I didn't know that this had happened because I was fucking asleep because I'd been up for 3 days, because during that stage I was big addict energy, up for 3 days at a time vibes. So I had just woken up after like a 3-day bender. I look at my Discord and there are all these people from 764 and this guy who went by Trollsec in my server. The kid who hacked Kiwi Farms went by Trollsec, by the way. I say kid in quotation marks. And I didn't know, like, I didn't recognize these accounts because everyone was using alts. And I just look at my phone, I'm groggy, I've just woken up. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So because I didn't register who this person was, right? He goes, do you have a Fred? And I was like, yes. Or one of his friends asked that. Now, they asked me for the link to my Fred. I sent a link to the main OP of my Fred. Now, here is where stuff gets weird. People start posting revenge porn of me, including Warhammer, who was in my server for some reason. I didn't know this at the time. I didn't know what he was like back then. And he uploads, like, the revenge porn of me that was on my Kiwi Farms thread. Now, he had an alt in that server called Trollcow. It was not the same profile picture. It was not the same username. But he just nicknamed it Trollcow, right? And because I wouldn't provide the link to the page that my revenge porn was on, obviously the fuck not, because, you know, don't really want everyone seeing all that. Why would I? He links it to this kid. And I get blamed because when people screenshotted that, it says Trollcow, but it's not me, it's Warhammer. So the problem is, everyone says I lie about this, but this is literally what fucking happened. Like, obviously, I have no interest in a hypothetical 14-year-old Turkish boy. I mean, I won't even date a guy that's a year younger than me. Like, children are annoying as fuck. You really think I want to send my news to them? Dude, I can't even handle it when a baby's on an aeroplane. Like, if I hear a kid screaming in the background, like, I'm pressing fucking charges. Like, that's disturbing my peace. So, I have nothing in common. Why does anyone want to talk to kids? Like, you have nothing in common with them. What are you going to talk about? Fortnite? Like, Skibbity Toilet? So, because of this, I got accused of sending my nudes to a minor. Bear in mind, there were no nudes. It was a link to a thread. Even Warhammer didn't post my nudes to this child. He just sent the link of the page that contained them. I don't know about you, but if something is on the clear net and accessible, I don't know if I can be blamed for that. Because there are probably people of all ages who have seen my Kiwi Farms thread at this point. And if other people want to link it to children, I don't know why that comes back on me. So I have seen this allegation so many times that it annoys me because it's not even something that I fucking did. It's like, at least have a go at me for the shit I did. Now, I did DM this person, but all of my DMs with this person were about Josh. And that was before I knew he was a supposed 14-year-old. All the DMs were about Kiwi Farms. There was nothing weird in there. I posted it all in public. It was completely transparent. But everyone still had a go at me for it. And I also don't really think people are going to have a go at Josh for it either. Because at the end of the fucking day, if someone inserts themselves into your website and breaks into it, I think it's fair enough to ask that person what the vulnerability was. I don't think it's pedo shit to talk to someone about a vulnerability. Because at this point, there are people in this sector insinuating that even just talking to a child once is like pedophilic. Dude, that might be your brain. Okay, like, personally, I don't feel the need to talk to kids. I think they're boring and annoying. But if on the off chance one of them hacks my website, probably would ask them how they did it. And that's like the extent of the conversation. People in the sector have gotten to the point where they are saying that anyone who has ever spoken to a child is a pedophile. And it's like, okay, yeah, maybe if you're in Discord conversations with children on a regular basis, you probably are. But if you, on the off chance, have to talk to a child about something, that doesn't make you a pedophile unless you are a creep. Like, the people who are saying this stuff on Onion Farms are pedophilic coded. Because the only reason that they would think it's creepy to have a conversation with a supposed child is if they can't speak to a child without having creepy intentions. Like, that's not normal for most people. Most people can have a conversation without sexual intention, okay? But the thing is, this person is not a child anyway, so it doesn't even fucking matter. This is like a in his 30s man. So it's like, I don't understand why this is even up for debate when it's a fucking full-grown man. It's like, you know, it would be one thing if it was an actual child. I don't know how Josh fell for this. I don't know why Josh thought that this was an actual child. But I don't know, Josh be quirky like that, I guess. So, yeah. That's the gist of it. So for everyone that says Elaine sent her news to a minor, if you see anyone saying that, now you know the fucking bullshit that this came from. Like, I would happily be subpoenaed to prove what I'm saying at this point. Because I know for a fucking fact that that account was not mine and was Warhammer. I know for a fact. Like, I would happily allow myself to be subpoenaed because it's so fucking annoying having to constantly prove my innocence. But anyway, that's the tea.